Hello and welcome to ISML Family Field. We are getting ready for the second game of the day here, but this time it's men's soccer and it's your Brevard College Tornadoes taking on Warren Wilson College. The starting lineup for Warren Wilson looks like this: Parker Davis in goal, Gus Lerman, number 3 John Roden, number 5 Coulter Conway, number 6 Adam Kluge, number 8 Alistair Gardner, number 9 Solomon Love, number 10 Will Fian, number 11 Finn Borrow, number 12 Adolfo Casterjon, and then number 22 Benjamin Soto. So that's the starting lineup for Warren Wilson. And the starting lineup for your Brevard College Tornadoes looks like this: Mateos Rossi in between the sticks, number 4 Rodrigo Garcia, number 6 Rocco Barbone, number 10 Estevan Berto, number 13 Aiden Miller, number 15 Felipe Chukov, number 17 Tom DeSug, number 19 Igor De Silva, number 24 Ryan Lynch, number 27 Daniel Morgan, and number 31 Miles Schaefer. So that's the starting lineups for both teams. Don't go too far because we are 2 minutes away from the walkout and anthems and then the start of the game. Don't miss it. Hello and welcome to Isomel Family Field for Warren Wilson College versus your Brevard College Tornadoes. Starting lineups look like this. For Warren Wilson College, number 1, Parker Davis. Number 2, Gus Lerman. Number 3, John Rendon. Number 5, Coulter Conway. Number 6, Adam Kluge. Number 8, Alistair Gardner. Number 9, Solomon Love. Number 10, Will Ferron. Number 11, Finn Burrow. Number 12, Adolfo Kashijan. And number 22, Benjamin Soto. Warren Wilson head coach, Kendall Baird. And now, the starting lineup for your Brevard College Tornadoes. Number 1, Mateus Rossi. Number 4, Rodrigo Garcia. Number 6, Rocco Barbone. Number 10, Estevan Berto. Number 13, Aiden Miller. Number 15, Felipe Chukov. Number 17, Tom DeSuge. Number 19, Igor De Silva. Number 24, Ryan Lynch. Number 27, Daniel Morgan. Number 31, Miles Schaefer. Tornadoes head coach Helio Diana, assistant coach Mario Pinto, assistant coach Mateus Santos. Now we ask that you please rise, remove your caps for the playing of the national anthem. Thank you and good luck to both teams. Brevard College and Warren Wilson coming up next. So the national anthem has been played, lineups have been called. It's almost time to get going here. The Tornadoes looking to bounce back after a defeat not so long ago. The Tornadoes' overall record right now looks very good. They were on a good winning streak. And they're looking to get back on winning ways now. Tornadoes currently 8-4-1 this season, while Warren Wilson College Owls are 2-9-2. So the Tornadoes coming into this one as favorites. But they have to put in the work to try and get this win here today. So we are underway. Tornadoes going from left to right, wearing all white. Wearing white tops, and blue pants. And the Owls going from right to left, wearing green tops and white shorts. I can confirm the Tornadoes actually are wearing shorts and not wearing pants. The American language is sometimes hard for me. But the Tornadoes are currently in possession. And there's Miller going forward. Miller cuts back. And Tornadoes retain possession. There's the Soog. Barbon. Miller plays into the middle for De Silva. Berto to Garcia. Lynch checks to see if he's onside, but the keeper comes across and collects that one. Says played long. Good bring down there. But Roden loses out. There's Rope Barbon. Tornadoes keeping possession. Not rushing too much. Long ball played forward. Ryan Lynch running on to the end of this one. Still Ryan Lynch gets into the box. Good challenge there by Burrow. So it's a corner for the Tornadoes. Berto going over to take this one. Tornadoes with bodies in the box. Berto whips this one back post. De Silva trying to get onto the end of it. It's cleared away by Rodham. I must admit now, it's quite hard to see their numbers. They're wearing a dark green jersey with a just about lighter number on their back. But I'll do my best to try and make sure that I say the correct numbers. And that ball played long. It's dealt with by Berto. Tries to find Chukov. There's Love. Love plays it long. And Roden does well to win the throw for the Owls. And the flag now goes up against him. So it's a free kick for the Tornadoes. And Rossi plays this one short to De Silva. Chukov plays it back to De Soog. Rossi quite far off his line, helping the Tornadoes keep possession. De Silva tries to play a long ball forward, but Burrow intercepts it. There's Castrojohn. And Burrow loses that one. Ball back into play. Oh, and I think the Tornadoes probably could have stole it there, but all three of them hesitated. And it's a throw on their far side. Barbon comes across, clears that one out, so it's another throw in. Tornadoes in possession. The Sioux tries to play it into the middle, but it's intercepted by Gardner. And there's Berto winning back possession for the Tornadoes. Has pressure on his back, though. But he stays composed. Plays it home to Barbone. There's Chukov playing that over the top to find Ryan Lynch. Lynch keeps it on. Use the outside of the foot to find Garcia at the top of the box. Garcia trying to play it back to De Silva. Tornadoes lose out, but Chukov wins it back. The Tornadoes almost losing the ball again. Barbone plays it to Miller. It's a good pass over the top to Lynch. Lynch tries to play it into the middle to find Chukov running onto that. Good idea, but it wasn't well executed. There's the Sug. He finds Schaefer. De Silva has pressure, but he does well. Garcia lifts it over to find Schaefer. Schaefer gets to it in the end and finds Lynch. The flag stays down. And Tornadoes restarting from the back. Plays it across to Miller, who finds Morgan. There's Chukov. Back to Morgan. Morgan plays this one in, and Lynch gets his head on it, and it's a save by the goalkeeper, but the flag has gone up. So no shot there. Ryan Lynch is offside. So there's Berto. There's Eagle. Plays it to Lynch. Lynch plays a good pass to this near side to find Schaefer. Schaefer crosses it in. Morgan goes for the shot and it's blocked. But the flag is up once again. Oh, actually, the ball actually went out of bounds over here. And guess the referee didn't notice the sideline referee's call. So that entire play didn't count. Davis plays it wide. Ball played down the line, but it doesn't stay on the field. And there's Schaefer. He plays it back to De Sug. Tornadoes doing very well to keep possession. There's Lynch with the turn, and Lynch almost losing out there. Gardner got a good tackle on Lynch. Barbone getting some pressure, but he finds Berto. Berto plays it to De Silva. He tried to play over the top, but it's intercepted by Burrow. Castigan. There's Burrow. Dunk ball played forward. It's well brought down. Feehan plays it wide. Another switch by the Owls. The Owls getting a good... Once again, commentator's curse. I was just about to say how Warren Wilson was having a good passage of play, keeping possession. And then that ball gets given away. And here's Lynch. Drives at Gardner and is forced to go backwards. And here's Garcia. Garcia plays over the top, trying to find Morgan. Keeper comes out for this one. Morgan goes down. Not many complaints on the field. Played into the middle. And De Silva intercepts that one easily. And Morgan plays over to this side to Chukov. Chukov doesn't make his decision early enough. Plays it to Schaefer. Schaefer whips this one in. Defender gets there first. There's Barbone. Barbone tries to play over the top to find Schaefer. Just overhit, and it's a goal kick for the Owls. A little over 10 minutes played in this game. No shots yet. Nothing too crazy happening so far. Tornadoes having most of the possession. Brevard leads the all-time series between these two teams. 3-1. The last time these two teams met, the Tornadoes won 3-2. So quite a close game that was. And this ball goes over the top. And Barbone gets there first. I think that was... Not sure who was... I think that might have been John Roden that lost that foot race. And here come the Tornadoes going forward. Here's Ryan Lynch charging to the middle. Cuts back onto his right-hand side. Cuts back to the left. He's at the top of the box. Doesn't take the shot off. He plays it back to Igor De Silva. And Lynch might have gotten a little bit of a knock while dribbling with the ball there. Barbone takes that shot and he goes over the bar. Now stop clock being called. It's the Brevard College all-time top goal scorer and the top goal scorer for the team this season. Down, injured. Hopefully it's just a knock. That's definitely what all the Tornadoes fans will be wondering and hoping. Trainer's currently on, checking on Ryan Lynch. So we have had a shot in this game. And hopefully Lynch is okay. So Ryan Lynch has stepped off the field. Does look okay. Looked like he just needed to walk it off just a little bit. He's coming back onto the field. Is still running a little gingerly. But here he is, running just fine to get onto this pass. And he plays it to Daniel Morgan. And a good save from the goalkeeper. How crazy would that have been if Lynch, after being down for about 2 minutes, came back on and got the assist? Amazing chance for Daniel Morgan to get his first college goal for the Tornadoes. Here come the Tornadoes in possession once again. The Owls definitely not pressing very high. They wait till it gets to that area right there. Then they start pressing. And it's the Tornadoes throw. Adolfo Castrogen doing a very good job to cover a lot of ground. Very pacey. Good work there from the Tornadoes. Good passing sequence. There's Berto with the long shots. Oh, and he goes wide. It's actually Igor the Silva that took that shot off. And that's a free kick. Called against Chukov. Good 1-2 there. There's Kashijan. Fihan. The Owls now keeping possession. They are under pressure though. Morgan closing down the keeper. The keeper can't make a mistake there. He's off his line, but luckily Lynch didn't get a good enough touch to capitalize off of that. Barbone tries to find Berto. Berto wanted that pass in the air. And here come the Owls. There's Morgan. There's Berto. Tries to find the Silva. It's just that final pass that's lacking just a little bit right now for the Tornadoes. It is. Castijan plays it back. Love did a good job not to lose the ball. Castijan now being fouled by Lynch. Here comes the Tornadoes. There's Owls coming forward. Tornadoes having to defend. Love carries it forward. Plays a good pass into the middle. Love almost getting onto the end of that. A good touch into the middle by Morgan. Barbone tries to play that long ball once again. It's intercepted once again, but the Tornadoes still coming forward. The Owls getting that cross in, and it's blocked by Miller. So it's a corner. The Owls haven't had a shot yet. Can they get their first shot from this corner? Corner comes in. It's headed away by De Silva. Oh, and a wild swing. He almost catches the Tornadoes player. Didn't look like he was going to get the ball at all. Morgan gets the touch onto it first, but doesn't win it. Here's Castigan. There's Roden. Here's Burrow. Burrow, no with a good touch. Schaefer clears that one away. And here comes Berto. Berto plays it low and across the floor to try and play it in the back. Castigan running into a cul-de-sac, but he does well to find a pass still. You can't say the same about Roden there on that far side. Doesn't find a good enough pass. It's just a throw-in for the Tornadoes. It's played over the top for Daniel Morgan to chase. And Kluge gets his head onto it first. Here's Conway. Oh, and that's a poor pass. But Morgan with a poor touch. Too heavy. Continues to pressure. And it's a throw. Seeing Carway Dos Santos readying up to come on for the Tornadoes. As well as Francesco Bonametti. And it's good work there from Garcia, who loses out to Gardner. We're saying Armour Harpeck, get ready, and Morgan takes the shot off and it goes over the bar. And the substitutions are now being made for the Tornadoes. So the three substitutions have come in. And play has been resumed. And it's currently 46 degrees out there. As I should say, out here in Brevard, North Carolina. Seeing people in the stands with some blankets. A couple people snuggling up to try and stay warm. Seeing some good blankets out there as well. I'm seeing this one gray one. Looks very soft. A lot of money spent on that one. The Owls now coming forward. Barbone throwing his body at it. And also winning the throw. Talking about the coldness outside. We are very much well heated inside this press box. Pretty sure the people on the bench will definitely be doing as much warming up as they can, so that when they're called on by Coach O, they can play instantly. And it's a throw for the Tornadoes inside the final 19.5 minutes of this half. Still Tornadoes 0, Owls 0. Tornadoes having 4 shots. Only one of them causing a save from the goalkeeper. And the Owls are yet to get a shot, but they have had a corner in this game. And here's Lynch. Lynch tries to skip past the defender. Doesn't see too much luck. Kluge plays it wide. There's Lerman. Lerman tries to find Roden down the line. But it's intercepted and they've taken the throw already. And that cross comes in and Barbone comes out to block it. So it's another corner for the Owls. Their second corner in this game. This short option is available for them also. The cross comes in though. When the player goes down in the box, referee says no. It's cleared away by DeSuge, chased down by Morgan. And then cleared out by Kluge. Tornadoes now rebuilding from the back. Pressure now incoming from the Owls. Silva trying to play it in behind. But the Tornadoes have gotten the ball back. Well, that's a good ball over the top. But it's intercepted. Good work there by Kluge. Oh, and the ball's lost out. Francesco Bonametti takes a shot, which is low. Keeper almost spinning that one. And here come the Owls coming forward with Castigan. That was actually Soto that was on the ball. It's played into the middle and Soto lets it run. And a strong tackle there by Barbone. Referee says the all ball was gotten. And here comes Ryan Lynch. Ryan Lynch being closed down. Cuts back inside on his left. Cuts in once again. Plays it to Berto. Berto takes the shot with his left. And it's a bread and butter save by the keeper. And we're seeing 2 substitutions getting ready for the Tornadoes. Seeing Duncan Struick getting ready to come on, as well as Kevin Wright. And that's a free kick for the Tornadoes on that far side. Tornadoes player getting back onto their feet. Omar Harpic is the one that got hurt there. So it's a free kick for the Tornadoes. Estevan Berto stepping over this one. He plays it in. Daniel Morgan gets his head on that, and it goes wide again. And the substitution is now taking place for the Tornadoes. Daniel Morgan has had his last contribution so far in this half. He's had many good opportunities. Very unlucky not to put one of them away. So seeing Kevin Wright come onto this right-hand side, replacing Miles Schaefer. And Daniel Morgan came off and was replaced by Duncan Struick. And here's Berto. Lynch trying his best to stay on side, and Berto loses out. Good ball across the field. Kevin Wright losing out. And Calway dos Santos fixes that one. Good work there from Love. He's still carrying the ball forward. Excuse me, that was Gardner. This cross comes in and easily caught by Rossi. The most challenging thing Rossi has had to do so far in this game. Come out and collect that cross. We're also seeing Tristan Wallace being prepared to come on for the Tornadoes. It's probably been a very frustrating game for these Tornadoes players. Silva hits the deck and the referee tried to play advantage, but there was no advantage there to be played. So it is a free kick for the Tornadoes. There's the Santos. Right. Lynch plays into the middle to De Silva. Back to Lynch. Lynch leaves the ball a little bit. He makes the most of that contact. Nothing given. The ref saw right through that. And there's Wright. There's Calway. Pressure on his back. And there's Bonametti. Bonametti gets that cross in. And Struick. I'm not sure if Struick got the last touch on that, but Struick was definitely coming across. Lynch hits the deck again. Referee says nothing given. And a free kick is called against the Tornadoes. And two more substitutions being prepared by the Tornadoes. Facundo Sonhari, as well as Tristan Wallace. Both getting ready to come on. And Lynch plays it to Struick, who's running in. we're seeing two substitutions. Those two substitutions now coming in for the Tornadoes. Oh, that was actually calling for the sub, but the sub call wasn't heard. And Lynch crosses this one in. Bonametti doesn't get onto the end of it. Berto swings his boot at it. No good connection. There's Lynch, takes the shot on there. Oh, and he hits the post. What a shot. And Kevin tries to play that cross back in. Really good shot there from Ryan Lynch. The guy who makes something out of nothing more often than not for the Tornadoes. Having the 8th shot for the Tornadoes. So 9.5 minutes left to play, still 0-0. Owls yet to get a shot. Kevin Wright with a accidental trap to keep possession for the Tornadoes. And there's the Sug to Silva. Oh, and that's a poor pass there, and it's intercepted. And here come the Owls looking to get their first shot in this game. It skipped past Kevin Wright. Kevin Wright also needs to be careful there. And a shot taken, and it's over the bar. Tornadoes getting away with one there, and the substitution's now coming in. So seeing Estevan Berto and Tom DeSug coming off the field for Wallace and Sonhari. We're also seeing De Silva drop back into the back line for the Tornadoes. And Gardner tries to find love. Doesn't find it. Poor guy. There's Gardner again. Manipulating the play for the Owls. Kluge plays it wide. Here's Conway. Roden. Conway. Good work there from Wright to win the ball back. It's getting a bit nippy at the moment. Foul's probably going to be called in the next minute or so. There's De Silva. Wright takes a heavy touch into the middle. Late collision there. De Santos to Barbone. There's Strick. Barbone. Tries to find Wallace, but unsuccessful. Not the most entertaining game to watch so far in this almost 40 minutes played. Still 0-0. Few chances here and there for the Tornadoes. There's Lynch. She plays it to Wallace. Wallace with some pressure on his back. Stays composed and finds Harpick. Good cross in. He doesn't find a teammate. Lynch reads where that clearance was going to go. Gets it, hits the deck. Referee doesn't call anything again. Carway de Santos. A bit fanciness. And the referee calls a free kick there against Sonhari. So Will Feehan. Winning the foul for the Owls. And there's Love. Love finds Gardner, but Gardner can't do anything with that. Now Wallace plays it wide to Harpeck. That free kick called against Wallace. Feehan going on to the other side and getting fouled again. So the free kick is about to be taken. Looks like Conway taking this one. Barbone intercepts that one. Barbone plays that over the top. Lynch does get a touch on it. Kevin Wright doing a good job to follow him. Got a touch in, but Roden was able to come away with the ball still. And now there's Sonhari. Barbon switches the play. He finds Bonametti. Lynch running. He stays on side. So there's Lynch. Chops inside to the left, his left foot. Plays it to the Santos, who's on the top of the box. And he takes a shot. And it's high and wide. You would not believe that's the 9th shot for the Tornadoes. Very few testing the goalkeeper. Very few things to make Tornadoes fans happy or excited. So 2.5 minutes left to play in this half. Still 0-0. Owls only having one shot so far. That shot also going over the bar. Sure, the referee's going to call that one. Yep, the referee calls that one for the Owls. There's a bit of a soft foul, that one. So Kluge is taking this one. And that free kick goes straight into the hands of Rossi, who plays it long. Lynch can't get his head on that one. And Wallace flicks it onto Lynch. There's Bonametti, who passes it back to Lynch. Can they pull something out of nothing at the end of here? Lynch takes the shot on with his left foot and it goes over the bar. So that goal kick has been taken. Wallace gets his. And here comes the Tornadoes coming forward. Wallace plays that one to Bonametti. Bonametti, can he keep it on? He just about does. He gets that cross in also. Oh, and Struick coming at the far post. And it's a corner for the Tornadoes. 20 seconds left on the clock with this corner about to come in. It's played in. It's a good ball. No one gets on the end of it. Bonametti gets this throw in for the Tornadoes. Bonametti crosses this one in. And Sanhari's still going to shoot this, isn't he? And it wasn't a bad shot. Wasn't a bad shot, but it definitely wasn't on target and what anybody would have wanted if that was during normal time. But that's all for this first half. It's Owls 0, Tornadoes 0. Tornadoes having 10 shots to the Owls' 1. And both sides needs major improvement for us to get an entertaining second half. So don't go too far. 14 minutes and 45 seconds until the second half.
The Brevard College Wilderness Leadership and Experiential Education program is the most distinctive in the nation. I think one of the reasons why is because it is so focused on experiential education in addition to the outdoor education component. They are developing their leadership skills out in the field with each other.
My internship was on schooner Lynx. She's a 122-foot topsail schooner. She's a replica of an 1812 privateer. My job on Lynx this summer was a deckhand, and because of the skills that I've learned at Brevard College, such as program planning and lesson planning and different techniques to teaching to different ages and different types of people, I was promoted to the job of educator. This summer, my professor, John Buford, knew that I'd be at sea quite a bit, and he really worked with me. And when I would come into port, I would call him, he would always answer. He was really quick to respond with my emails, and not just to say I got your email, but he would talk about what was going on and ask me questions. And it was really cool to have somebody like that to support me for the summer and really help me succeed.
You should come to Brevard College in the Wilderness Leadership and Experiential Education program because you will become a leader, a strong, ethical leader. And that can be applied to any field, anywhere you go, whatever you do in your professional career. And it'll be a whole lot of fun as you learn those skills.
Anybody who is interested in leadership skills and outdoor skills should definitely think about Brevard. It's an incredible place and a great place to be a part of.
One of the hardest things that every college student experiences when they first come to college is, what am I going to do with my life? What am I going to study? What am I going to be good at? And here at Brevard, you can take a music class, a wilderness education class, environmental science, English, anything. Unique experiential education. You meet with your professors, you meet with students that you actually see every day. You get to excel in the subject that you chose.
Finding a way to mix my passion for mountain biking, art, and career together really happened during my internship.
You should come to Brevard College because you will become a leader, a strong, ethical leader. And that can be applied to any field, anywhere you go, whatever you do in your professional career.
Here's a recipe for success here. It's great.
got to Brevard College, I didn't know what experiential learning even was. We have all the rivers, Pisgah National Forest, DuPont State Forest, just all the resources are around us. So the location is why environmental studies is so great here.
With experiential learning, it's not always field-based. We do quite a few things in the lab as well, so you get opportunities to do hands-on research in the lab. But whenever possible, when you can get outdoors and see what's actually happening, it's different based on the conditions that are outdoors, and you can never predict those. So a day that it's raining and cold, you're going to see different activity levels among the animals and plants than if it's a day that's sunny and warm. The courses that I teach are all based in the outdoors. My specialty is biodiversity, so I teach a course in biodiversity, but I also teach courses that are unique to the area that are called Plants and Animals of the Southern Appalachians. Here at Brevard College, one of the things that we do really well is interact with these students who are undergraduates in a way that prepares them for graduate programs. That's what we can do at Brevard College. We can get these students who are interested in a particular area, help them find a path that is tying together their interest with what our background, the backgrounds of the professors can do, and then position that student in a way that few undergraduates can be positioned to go on to a graduate program or to go directly into the field.
probably one of the prettiest places on the earth. And to come to somewhere where it's such a tight-knit community, where everybody has your back, I mean, you're not going to find that anywhere else at bigger schools.
I like to go hang out at the coffee shop, sit outside at the picnic tables, maybe do a little bit of homework there, and just socialize because there's always somebody that I know there.
Brevard does make it easy to come here. The admission process is very simple.
Brevard College, a top choice for students around the world.
I've taken jumps in my academic career, and I've taken jumps in just socializing and getting out and getting to do things I've never done before.
The thing that brought me to Brevard is the experiential learning. I've always been a hands-on guy.
I love it here at Brevard. Over Christmas break, I was itching to come back because I love the area so much.
Experiential learning here is beyond all of my expectations.
Brevard College, a top choice for students around the world.
Welcome back to Islamel Family Field. We are 1 minute and 10 seconds away from the start of the second half. Tornadoes and Owls tied at 0 goals apiece. Tornadoes having 10 shots to the Owls' 1. It's been a frustrating day in front of goal for the men's soccer team. It was also a frustrating day in front of goal for the women's soccer team, who played just before this one, having 19 shots and only 1 goal. So the Tornadoes still looking to get their first goal, and Owls will definitely be looking forward to possibly getting more possession in this second half and getting some shots on as well. So we are seeing the Tornadoes finally coming back onto the field. The Owls have been back on there. They're doing their final team talk. So, noticing that we're seeing Oneto on the field right now for the Tornadoes. And now both sides have shaped up. Waiting for the whistle to be blown. And here we go. We are underway. Tornadoes going from right to left, wearing white tops and blue shorts, while the Owls go from left to right, wearing greenish navy tops with white shorts. And here's Miller. Tries to drop it back to Oneto. But it is blocked, goes out for a throw. And there's Morgan. Gardner goes down. Garcia cuts inside, takes the shot. It's not a good enough shot. So, Tornadoes giving up. Good opportunity to test the keeper. And that was very interesting. I think the defender who headed it got his head onto it first, then decided to let it run out of play. I'm not sure if he knew that he got the last touch or what exactly happened there, but that's a long shot by Alistair Gardner. We're seeing that Gardner is bleeding. Might just be a nosebleed or something of that nature. And here's Berto. Berto plays it through to Ornetto. There's Berto. Garcia. Back to Berto. Berto gets a cross in straight into the hands of the goalkeeper. There's Gardner. Kluge giving the ball away. There's the Sug. There's Berto. He takes the shot off and it's wide. Tornadoes have been moving this ball a lot faster in this second half so far. We've seen 2 shots already, still inside the first 5 minutes of the second half. The conversation at halftime must have been about picking up the tempo and finding some sharpness in front of goal. Tornadoes not being clinical at all today. And the flag goes up there. Love is offside. So the Tornadoes have a free kick. There's Barbone. It's Miller. Garcia drops it back. There's Lynch. He finds Garcia. Garcia plays it to Neto. Neto doesn't make a decision well enough, and Morgan takes the shot and it's blocked. So it's a corner. And Neto got that ball and didn't make a decision quick enough about where he wanted to go. You could see him still trying to decide what he should do while dribbling, but a corner's been won. Can the Tornadoes put this corner away? So Berto whips this one in. Goes straight into the hands of the goalkeeper. Disappointing cross. Garcia needs to be careful not to just give away a foul there. Stumbled on my words. Bukestrogen does well. And wins the free kick. So the Tornadoes' next game after this is this Saturday against Methodist in the conference. They're not going to be given this much time and space to have this many chances and not put any away. Good work there from Barbone to keep it on. Oh, the flag actually goes up. And he goes off. Castrogen plays it back. Good tackle there from Garcia. It's played in behind by Berto to Lynch. Lynch cuts inside, takes the shot off. Good save with the foot. Morgan, another save, a double save from the goalkeeper. Mateus Rossi playing it to Miller. Tornadoes showing good composure there. Tornadoes already having half the amount of shots they had in the entire first half inside this first 10 minutes. Whatever the message was at halftime is really coming across, and Morgan fouls the goalkeeper there, takes a shot off anyway, and it hits the crossbar, but that doesn't count because the foul was called first. Morgan just running into the goalkeeper. But Davis is okay. He's still on his feet. It's played down the line and it goes off for a throw. De Silva. Here's Lynch. There's Barbone. Garcia. Back to Barbone. And Barbone gets absolutely clattered there by Adam Kluge. The card has to come out here, and it does. It's a yellow card. Excuse me, my mistake. It was actually Will Feehan. Who gets the yellow card. Okay, so I was actually correct in the first place, but Ryan Lynch takes his free kick, and the goalkeeper comes across and catches that one. Keeper spilt it just a little bit. But just to confirm, I was correct in the first place. It was Adam Kluge who got the yellow card. Morgan flicks it on, and it's a missed kick there. And Lynch has to put this one away, and the keeper goes down and makes a good save. 17 shots for the Tornadoes, 0 goals. We are still at deadlock here. That is a very good goal save. Good. That is a very good save from the goalkeeper. So Berto whips this one. Top of the box, Garcia takes the shot, and it's blocked, and he goes off for another corner. Just needed a bit more power on that cross. or that pass, I should say, from Berto to the top of the box. They probably won't get away with doing that one again. No, Berto whips it in, but it's headed away. Garcia headers it back in. I think the flag's going to go up against Berto, and it does. So it's a free kick for the Owls. If the Tornadoes get one more shot and score their next shot, they will equal the tally that the women's soccer team had before this game when they won 1-0 and had 19 shots and scored 1. And this is the chance for them to equal that. Here's Lynch. Lynch flicks it in. Very good cross. And that's a free kick for the Tornadoes. Igor De Silva going down. Finn Borrow causing the foul there. So seeing Berto and Lynch both stepping over this one. Berto takes this one. He might have been going for the shot, and Lynch flicks this one in. Morgan, and the flag goes up against Morgan. Yeah, and Estevan has definitely gone to take a shot from that free kick, which just hit the wall. Oh, off the ball challenge there. Called against Barbone. Will Feehan winning that free kick in a dangerous area. Now, if they have a good free kick taker, they could punish the Tornadoes right here. And the yellow card is shown to Barbone. And I'm wondering if that foul is the reason why he got the yellow card. They didn't ask for a stop clock. So it's a free kick in a dangerous area. He has to test Rossi. And he takes it, and it's wide. Barbone losing the ball there. Needs to be careful here not to give away another foul. There's Igor De Silva, cuts inside. Plays it to Berto, who plays it back to De Silva. He plays it to Lynch on this left-hand side. Lynch crosses it in. Berto with a very tame shot. It's almost been a little bit painful to watch with the amount of shots that the Tornadoes are having. They've been the better side. They've been dominating play more often. But other than the stats, there's nothing to show for it. There's Will Feehan. And there's Love. Love almost winning it back. Left one on Tom the Suge. That's a long ball forward. Kluge headers that one away. But it goes only as far to Berto. Berto plays it to Lynch. Lynch comes inside. Plays it across hard. The keeper has to deal with that, obviously. So it's Owls ball and is played long. Miller takes a good touch to take it inside. Tries to find Morgan, but doesn't, and there's Love. Kestrogen plays it to Soto and gets it back. I think the flag's going to go up against Love here. Yeah, and it does. I think as it stands right now, I feel like the Owls will be very happy if it ends this way. They've seen 20 shots in this entire game. They saw 10 of those in the first half. And they could see a 21st one coming right here. And here's Lynch. Cuts inside, cuts back outside. Still Lynch. Still Lynch. And Lynch takes the shot off and the keeper makes a save. And a substitution being made here for the Tornadoes. We're seeing Francesco Bonametti come in. So Francesco Bonametti has come in for the Tornadoes, replacing Tino Oneto, and the corner has come in. Barbone flicking that one backwards. And he goes wide. 22 shots for the Tornadoes. It's hard not to be very critical of them. They've had a lot of chances in this game, and we know they can score. We've seen them score plenty of goals here at Mel Family Field. And they're yet to score one. It's been, at times, painful to watch. At this stage, you kind of want the golden goal rule to be in effect. So this one will end, hopefully sooner rather than later. But the Owls are not out of this one. The Owls still have hope. We've seen them have random chances against the run of play. And the Tornadoes need to be careful that that doesn't catch them out. But we also need to make sure that the Owls don't make mistakes like that again. And we're seeing a substitution for the Tornadoes. So we're seeing Omar Harpak come in for the Tornadoes. A flick on by Morgan trying to find Lynch. It's cleared away by the Owls defender. Omar Harpak came in here and replaced Aiden Miller. That ball just too far for Berto. Good win there by Barbone. There's Bonametti who takes the long shot and he goes wide. I'm not sure if this statement will get me in any trouble, so I apologize in advance. But if you was to turn this into a drinking game and took a shot every time I said that was a shot and it goes wide, we would not have any coherent viewers at this point in time. Tornadoes need to do a better job. They're throwing this game away. There are definitely positives to pick from this. They're having so many chances. They are creating chances. But that's where the positives end, because we need to see how they manage to get goals. Ball given away there by Garcia. And there comes Fihan. Tries to find Love, but only finds Rossi. Tornadoes lose the ball in the middle. There's Kashijan. Skips past Garcia. Plays it wide to Fihan. And Fihan loses out, so it's a throw. For the Saints. So throw-in has been taken. Couple complaints from the Owls bench. Don't think they're happy with where that throw-in was taken from. Igor intercepts that one. There's Berto. Back to Igor. He takes the shot off. Easy save for the goalkeeper. That's the 11th save we've seen from the goalkeeper here today. Only a handful of them actually testing him. The Owls doing a good job of being able to take all this pressure and still find moments to attack. They're still very much in this game. It's very hard to just focus. It's very easy, I should say, to just focus on the Tornadoes. And it's a throw-in on that far side for the Owls. The Tornadoes win possession. As I was saying, it's very easy to focus on everything that the Tornadoes aren't doing so far in this game, instead of looking at what the Owls are doing. The Owls are very much forcing the Tornadoes to swing the ball around like they are there. They're not making it easy for the Tornadoes to play through the middle. And most of the time forcing the Tornadoes to take a rushed shot. We're seeing 3 substitutions come in for the Tornadoes at this time. So seeing Felipe Chukov, Kalwe de Santos, and Facundo Sonhari checking in for the Tornadoes. Daniel Morgan, Garcia, and Tom DeSuge coming off. And this cross comes in. And it goes behind the goal. for a goal kick. Ball back in play. Gardner does well to skip past the pressure there. Another throw on that far side. We're inside the final 20 minutes. The Tornadoes win possession. Salem did do very well in transitioning from attacking to defense. If any of you, the viewers, were watching the women's soccer game earlier today, the crowd were very rowdy with a lot of chants. But currently there's not much for them to cheer for at the moment. I'm sure these players on the field will be looking to change that, while the Owls players will be looking to make sure that stays the same, and Love tries to play that ball in behind. But it's well intercepted by the Tornadoes defense. And there's Lynch. Lynch cuts inside. Hasn't made a decision yet and loses the ball. The referee gives a foul. Lynch is definitely getting frustrated. A stop clock. And he's getting a card now. He's lost his temper. You can't do that in close games like this. That's exactly what the Owls want. And it's well worked from the Owls. They're doing well to close them out. They know the threat that Ryan Lynch is. And they've stayed close to him, made sure that he hasn't been able to get out his best shots. And they got a retaliation. And now he's on thin ice for the final 18 minutes of this game. So play has been resumed. There's Gardner. Plays it to the other side. Harpeck with the header. Sonhari almost losing out. Tries to find Berto. He goes off for a throw, and we're seeing another substitution. Miles Schaefer coming back in. So Miles Schaefer coming in. Replacing Lars Holtrich. There's the Santos who wins the ball back for the Tornadoes. The Owls with 11 players behind the ball at this point. Berto does well to find Silver again. Lynch swings a leg at that one. To be a fly on the wall in the dressing room if the game stays like this after the game. Lynch brings that ball down very well. I'm very surprised the referee didn't call anything there. Gus Lerman left his feet. He didn't make any contact, but he's very far from the ball. And here come the Owls, intercepted by Rocco Barbone. There's a possibility for a counter-attack here. Not a good enough pass, but Barbone fixes it, finds Berto. There's Schaefer. Back to Berto. Schaefer starts doing the overlapping run. Berto doesn't use him. Starting to see tempers flare a little bit. Misplaced pass and it's getting to their head. Berto gets caught and wins a free kick. Finn Burrow causing that foul on Estevan Berto. And the stop clock being called. Estevan Berto recently coming back from injury. So really hoping that's not a serious one. He looks like he's in a lot of pain. So we'll keep an eye on that and we'll let you know what's going on.
I've taken jumps in my academic career, and I've taken jumps in just socializing and getting out and getting to do things I've never done before.
The thing that brought me to Brevard is the experiential learning. I've always been a hands-on guy.
I love it here at Brevard. Over Christmas break, I was itching to come back because I love the area so much.
Experiential learning here is beyond all of my expectations.
Brevard College, a top choice for students around the world.
So Estevan Berto has been subbed out for Daniel Morgan. He looks like he is in a lot of pain right now. Trainer now checking on Berto. So it actually wasn't a free kick. It's more of a drop ball. But a Tornado still got bodies forward, and then Morgan tries to get onto the end of that one. A collision between the two Owls players. Daniel Morgan almost getting onto the end of that Lynch pass. There's Gardner. Referee doesn't call a foul there, surprisingly. Daniel Morgan with a good pass in behind. Sunhari doesn't get the cross. Can't find Lynch. That was very well worked from the Tornadoes to get to that point. Just that final pass lacking at the moment. There's Sunhari to Barbone. He finds Carway dos Santos. There's Sunhari. Sunhari cuts onto his right, tries to take the shot, and it's blocked. I'm wondering if Morgan was trying to take a shot off there. Definitely jumped to make contact to the ball, but there wasn't very much direction or anything of the sorts. Not the best touch there by Roden. There's Harpick. Good work there by Chukov. Schaefer. There's Barbon. Lynch does well to skip those challenges. Once again, Lynch being closed down by 2 players, and that might be a penalty. No, the referee says he's gotten the ball. Barbon comes across and wins it back. Oh, I'm not sure about that call. Questionable call. And Sonhari tries to play it to Lynch. Doesn't check the line. Didn't realize that Lynch was way offside. Lynch had just gotten up from being fouled, or getting tackled, I should say. So the goal kick has been taken. And Roden can't keep that on, and we're seeing Aiden Miller come in for Chukov. Oh, and the ball's given away there. And Love didn't make the best choice there. There's Chukov. Plays it back to Schaefer. He plays it low and hard. Straight into the hands of the goalkeeper. Poor communication between Miller and Barbone. Both of them went for the same ball. Luckily, the Tornadoes have won this possession back. Tempted flick by Bonametti. Loses out. There's Gardner. Dos Santos wins the ball back. Chukov. Pass intercepted. Wins the ball back. And it's a throw for the Tornadoes. 10.5 minutes left to play. Tornadoes 0, Owls 0. 26 shots by the Tornadoes to the Owls is 3. Rossi has not made a single save this game, while the Owls' keeper have made 11. There's Morgan. There's Chukov. Oh. And that shot goes over the bar. Not much to say about this game at this point in time. Parker Davis takes this goal kick. He gets some really good distances on his free kicks, on his goal kicks, I should say. But here's Schaefer with the cross in. Lynch can't get there first. And you just got to wonder, are the Tornadoes missing the likes of Sam O'Callaghan and Luis Dos Santos, the players that are missing today? And here's Lynch. Oh, not one of his better shots. So in a game this season, the Tornadoes had a similar stat to this. They had 30 shots and scored 1 against Mary Baldwin. So they're 2 shots away from equaling that. But currently, the Owls are in possession. There's Lerman. Skips past Miller. Oh, and he slips on the turf. Finally gets back up. There's Chukov. Plays it to Lynch. Lynch cuts inside. Lynch still driving. Lynch tried to take one more touch. Kluge came across, winning that ball. So it's a free kick. Ryan Lynch whips this one in. Keeper forced to punch it. There's Morgan. Morgan's actually in the box. This is De Silva. De Silva plays to the top of the box. Dos Santos. Oh, what a save from the goalkeeper. That's probably the most testing shot that Parker Davis has had to make. Rodrigo Garcia checking in for the Tornadoes. Felipe Chukov has come off and Rodrigo Garcia automatically in the play. He finds Daniel Morgan. Daniel Morgan doesn't get power on it. And there's Garcia. Plays it line to the Santos. Goes off the field. After 13 saves made by Parker Davis, I'm not sure if it'll be fair if they leave with anything less than a draw. He's done very well to make all these saves. But the Tornadoes, having had 30 shots in this one, not scoring 1, definitely will feel like they should have done a lot more. After singing Parker Davis's praise, that goalkeeper's kick doesn't get too far, actually goes out of bounds. So that's a throw in. There's Miller. Back to Lynch. There's De Silva. De Silva driving forward. Still De Silva. He goes for the cross and it's blocked. So that's a corner for the Tornadoes. 4 minutes and 10 seconds left to play in this game. Can they get their 31st shot? And can that be the one goal that they score in this game? Cross comes in from Lynch. Back post. Bonametti takes the shot, but it's blocked. And he takes another shot and it goes wide. Ball played to Love, but it's intercepted by Barbone. There's the Santos. The referee giving a little talking to Barbone there. Barbone needs to be careful. He is on a yellow card. Tornadoes attacking here. There's Bonametti. Plays it across. Can't find Lynch. Now what is going to happen on this counter-attack by the Owls? They're still coming forward. Sonhari doesn't get a good tackle on. Kashijun's still going. And a cross is blocked. And just like that, they're currently looking dangerous. The Owls. It's a corner. And they're definitely going to take their time to take this corner. They wouldn't be in any rush. How crazy would it be if they get a goal from this corner? This corner comes in. Oh, he's gone for the bicycle kick. That would have been a way to do it. But here come the Tornadoes. This is their chance for a counterattack. There's Garcia. Owls getting bodies back. Tornadoes getting bodies forward. And that pass given away by Sonhari. And Love plays it around the corner. There's Love. Long ball over to the side. Takes a good touch, does Roden, but loses the ball to Miller. Very dangerous there. Garcia plays it to Lynch. Very strong tackle there. There's Roden. Barbone does very well to get his foot in the way. Here's Lynch. Lynch tries to turn. Loses out. 1 minute left, and this is the most open this entire game has been. A very exciting final 2 minutes. If only the rest of the 88 minutes that we have watched could have been that exciting. But here we are, Tornadoes trying to get this win. Morgan is over the head of him, and it's cleared away. There's Miller. Plays it wide to Dos Santos. Dos Santos whips it in. Lynch! And he goes in!
24 goal assist.
Ryan Lynch! With 22 seconds. Gets the goal for the Tornadoes. The 33rd shot of the game. Wow. Wow. 89 minutes and 48 seconds. That's incorrect. 38 seconds is what it took for the Tornadoes to get one goal here at Isomel Family Field against the Owls. And now the Owls are about to throw everything at this in the final 20 seconds to try and get a tie. And it's cleared away. And here's Daniel Morgan. 10 seconds left. The Tornadoes are in possession. Loses out there, but this has to be a win now. And it has.
Tornadoes win.
You can catch your breath.
Goal from Ryan Lynch, assist by Coway Dos Santos.
You can stop hiding.
1-0 over Warren Wilson.
You can stop biting your nails. This game is finally done. 33 shots for the Tornadoes to the 3 shots of the Owls. 13 saves made by Parker Davis. And I don't think we saw a single substitution made for the Owls. Not a single one. But a very good chance. A very good chance at the end for the Tornadoes. And Ryan Lynch put that one away. Brevard College's all-time top scorer. Ryan Lynch coming in clutch for the Tornadoes. And what an exciting day of soccer we've had. Tornadoes winning both men's and women's soccer games by 1-0 after having a hat load of shots. I've been Scott Douglas. Thank you for joining us here today in Brevard, North Carolina. Have a good night.